Yeah, that'd be. We're at Parkview Road with one of United manager Jamie day after the Wings beat Hythe Town 8-1 in the FA Trophy. Jamie, I suppose your overall feelings today, you're obviously really pleased with how the team have played.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, we just wanted to get through, but to score the amount of goals we did, which was pleasing. And full credit to the boys for putting in a performance that was just professional, and we got the job done. But I think we was ruthless in the final third today. So still loads to work on, and a few little things that we can do a little bit better. But overall, we're through, and the run continues.
Were you disappointed a little bit of sloppy defending a couple of times? I mean, they didn't look like scoring, but the only chance they looked like scoring is when we fell over or we presented them a chance at the other end.
Yeah, we got complacent a little bit at times, and you know, not being disrespectful to Hythe, but if you play against better teams, then they're going to punish you, and that has happened, you know, over the course of the season. So, yeah, there's always things that we need to work on, but you know, to beat a team like we have done today is pleasing. We just need to manage, you know, the boys over the next week and go into a really tough game on Saturday.
Their manager said before the game that they were going to give us a few problems and they had nothing to fear, but I know we did our work on them, I had a look at them, so we knew what threats they brought and where their weaknesses were.
Yeah, like you say, we've done our homework on them, and they're a good side that are doing well in the league, so we knew it was going to be a tough game, and they have got good players, but we was just professional today, and we've done the job that we asked them to do at the start of the game, and they carried it out for 90 minutes, so really pleased.
Ricky, injury at half time. Is it a bad one or just?
No, I think he might have knocked himself out. I'm not too sure, but he had a concussion when he came out at half time. So, you know, Ryan's a good young pro who wants to develop. So it was an opportunity to get him on. Ricky will be fine. He'll be back next week. Just, you know, he had a bit of a headache and wasn't feeling great. So we need to make sure we looked after him.
So we're on a nice little run now. There's 4 games if you count the penalty shootout against Dartford.
Yep.
Games coming up, Concord at home in the league. We'll go a game at a time. Just looking to keep the run going and get
it's going to be tough. You know, it was a tough game at their place, and they had 3 players out that day. So they've been on a very good run and got a very good manager. So we know that we need to continue the levels that we've shown, but it's not going to be easy. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've got to make the home games count. So. Yeah, everyone's full of confidence, but it's not going to be easy.
It'd be nice to get some kind of result to go into the 2 Christmas games against Margate.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we want to continue the run for as long as possible, and maybe a little bit unfortunate is obviously a couple of games have been in the cup. You'd like to have got 3 wins in the league, but it's all momentum and it's all confidence building. So yeah, we'll go into next week for the confidence, but we know it's going to be a really tough game. If we can get something from that game, then obviously you go into Margate games where, you know, probably need to get, you know, some good points from them just because of the situation they're in. But it's not going to be easy. They've got young lads that are from pro clubs that are putting themselves in the shop window as well. So yeah, it's a really tough 3 games and a really busy period over Christmas where hopefully we can get some points. Trey
Williams you brought into the club from Fisher.
Yep.
I thought he looked lively when he came on. What did you think?
Yeah, he's someone that we've had in for a couple of weeks and got very good movement in the box. You know, he's been at QPR, so he's been in the academy system, scored goals at Fisher, and you know, I like to give young lads opportunities, you know, from lower leagues and prove a point and come on and scored. So, like you say, he's lively, he's got pace, which is always a winner. But pleased, yeah, with him and everyone that's played their part today.
Character-wise, I mean, you've always been a person that brought in players to the club with the right character. Trey, one of those, a good lad.
Yeah, Trey's. He's one of them that's got an opportunity, so you know it's down to him. You come in, you work hard and give 100%. Then you know me as well as supporters and players, officials at the club, and that's what they want. So yeah, we give them a platform for these young lads, and it's down to them to take the opportunity.
So a few £1 banked in the FA Trophy.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in the next round? A home draw against them?
Yeah,
or just trying to avoid the conference teams?
Well, I think first you want a home draw, and then yeah, it would be nice to possibly play someone that's lower just to try and keep momentum going. But then on the other side, if you play someone like a conference club, then we can gauge where we're at as well and see, you know, our strengths and weaknesses against better teams. So yeah, I don't really mind. If it's at home, then I'm happy.
The loanees, Jamie, are any of them due to end? Any of them going to be renewed?
I think we've got till the 15th, so we'll have a chat with the boys over the next week. We definitely need 3 centre-halves, so we'll look at that, and I think George has done extremely well and Harry's done well in goal. Chris is just obviously a lot more experienced than Harry, but again, I think, you know, I'd like to keep him to the end of the season if we can, and provide cover for Chris and push Chris, you know, all the way. George, I think, has been excellent. He's playing out of position a little bit, I know that, but I think his work rate and his energy and he's just being around the place with the boys has been excellent. So yeah, we'd like to keep, you know, probably all of them if we can.
A quick word about Danny Waldron today. I thought he was excellent, and obviously he's got himself in with 2 good finishes in the box. So
yeah, Danny's wholehearted player that will give you everything every week. You know, at training, in games, you know exactly what you're going to get, and he's shown today that he will score goals if you put the ball in the right areas. He will go and attack it. He's brave, and that's what you want. You want leaders, and he's one of them. So, you know, when things aren't going right, you look at them type of players to get the other boys round and rallied, and yeah, he's a big part of our squad.
Jamie, well done today. Well, good luck in the next round, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, Tom.